morning, welcome to SlimChat. Well, I had a good day on the diet yesterday. I didn't waver. We had fish, a medley of fishies. We had something white, which Gary said was bass. Just didn't really recognise, just sort of a white fish to me. And we had some yellow, it was either yellow cod or haddock. I think it might have been haddock. And we had a tuna steak, which was a bit like wood. But no, they're very dense, aren't they? Sometimes I find them a bit too like chew, you know, just a bit too much. And we had some, what are they called? Scallops? Yeah, that Gary cooked. And then I had this bowl of mussels and prawns. So I had a very seafoody diet yesterday. And I didn't eat them all because it was just too much. So I had them in the evening. Just prawns and mussels. I like mussels. They have a bit of a strange effect on me. I noticed it when I was a teenager, that whenever I ate them, it was like, well, how can I say, an aphrodisiac, I suppose. Like, you know, they're supposed to be oysters that do that, but no, it's mussels for me. Didn't work last night though, I was just tired. Maybe it has an age limit, I don't know. Or just, I don't know. Honestly, the things I come out with. So yeah, anyway, that's what it used to do to me anyway. It probably still does. On a sunny day, aren't we? I don't know. Sunny today, mind you. So, well, actually, no, I say that it still does probably a little bit, yeah. I'm shutting up now on that subject. So yes, had that. Did I have breakfast? I don't think I did. I just ate the last of my brogies with some cream cheese, and I had a little bit of corned beef. So that was all I had yesterday, so I didn't do bad. Today, I've got pousson. Pousson is a tiny chicken, unless if you didn't know what that is. But they're like little tiny special bred miniature chickens. So we have pousson today. And believe it or not, it's a spatchcock pousson. These words. Getting you gob around those in the mornings. Yeah. A spatchcock pousson with veggies, which we've got to go out to the farm shop and get some veg because we've run out. And that's it. So don't know what I'll have for breakfast because I feel a bit nauseous this morning. I do feel a bit better now than I did earlier. But I don't know. I haven't felt like that since I was pregnant, which is definitely not the case. So it wasn't very nice this morning. I was just that little disorientated part of you around about here that feels a bit dodgy. So I've not even got tea now. I've got water. Just to wet my whistle this morning. I had one tea this morning, and so I don't feel very good after that. I don't know why. Maybe it's something I eat. Maybe it's some of the fish. Who knows? The revenge of the mussels, maybe. Who knows? So, doing well on the diet anyway, which is very good. And I got a bit bored with staying in though, I have to say. Might go out for a walk. I did that the other day and I ended up asleep all evening. I'm feeling like I died. So I'm a bit worried about going out and exerting myself too much since I had COVID. It seems to like completely knock me for six. Kind of one of those slow build-up things, I think. You need to build yourself up slowly. But maybe not a monster. It wasn't a monster walk I went on, which is a bit sad, but maybe not walking on sand, because that's probably a bit more effort and stones, shingle and things like that. More of an effort than walking on a flat, anyway. So perhaps me and Gary will drive when we go and get the farm shop. We'll perhaps have a walk along there. It's not far, it's only up the road really, but it's a bit too far to walk. Yeah, country lanes as well, so a bit dangerous walking along there. So I've really got much to do or say today, isn't that? It's not good, is it? I don't know. All the days seem to merge into one when you're on lockdown. It's just saying, you know, a little while ago that what is there to do, you know? Gary's playing his game, I'm crocheting. It reminds me of like a bygone age, you know. At least we have electricity. Well, I shouldn't tempt fate, really, should I? Shouldn't really say that. You just don't know. But, you know, half the time it's like, when do you turn your water off? It's like, what? No, you're not. Quick, fill up containers. Buy water. You know. I guess, you know, there are some shops still open. But I don't know about you, but with all the constant moaning and people saying about lockdown and prosecuting you for unnecessary trips, even though they're open, you feel guilty going. Feel like you're doing something wrong. Go into the shop that's open. If it's open, it's there to be used, isn't it? So, but it does make you feel that way. It makes you feel like, oh, should I really be going in B&M and Poundland and Pound Stretcher? You know, these are they really necessary trips? But why are they open if they're not necessary shops? So, you know, it's just the way that things have kind of happened, and it makes you feel like maybe you, every time you step outside the house, you're committing some kind of offence. Well, one thing I will say to you is the fraudsters are really going for it at the moment. My sister had the one that was threatening her with prosecution. My youngest son has had that one. I've had the Netflix, which I put on my channel Rocksteady. But all I hear are people getting these fake kind of like scams. Either that or people's accounts being hacked and asking for money. You know, it's terrible. There's so many out there now. I know that the devil makes work for idle hands, and that's absolutely true. But they're such scum, these people. You really need to be vigilant. Some of them look, I mean, you know, there are some that are so thick that they can't put together a good scam, and they are glaringly obvious. Like the guy that spoke the most ridiculous pidgin English, couldn't even pinpoint what accent he spoke, who tried to leave a message on my home phone telling me to press 1 because I was going to get prosecuted. There was, you know, I would be under arrest if I didn't press 1 and pay the HMRC. So I pressed 1 and I thought, I'll play with you for a little bit. So then this woman, who was clearly foreign, was trying to extort money out of me, and I played with her for quite a while before I told her that she was a bleep, 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 bleep scammer. Mike does that as well. He likes to play with them. He gives them fake bank accounts, and when they won't work, he'll give them another one, and when it doesn't work, he'll give them another. And he just, you know, you've got to keep them wasting their time for a bit. It's like payback. And someone else I know has a whistle by the phone, and when they, you know, at least expect it, they'll blast the whistle down the phone at them. All kinds of stuff. You've got to make sure they're not fake first. You know, can you imagine this is the bank? That's for your charges, you know. Got to make sure you're not bursting the eardrums of an innocent. You know, you can't really do that. But, you know, I like a bit of payback for the real scammers, you know. Usually a few choice words and something come their way. I think they probably see me as a challenge now because of it, but you never get me. Well, it's famous last words. I actually did have my account hacked once, my bank account. It wasn't, and I don't know what made me do it, but I'm not the best at scrutinising. And as I picked up my statement, it said Vodafone, and I didn't have one. So that, I thought, what the heck is this? So when I looked, and I looked back and looked back and looked back, there were so many of them, and there were other things. So I called the bank fraud line, and they reimbursed me and looked into it. And it seemed that the very first ever, it was a long while ago, the very first ever transaction was from a shop. Well, first of all, it was the Vodafone. They chance it, take a fiver, see if it works. And then if it does, it was some company called Shoe, SCHUH. They'd bought shoes online. They'd bought babysitting. So this is the thing. This numpty that did this went on holiday and used a babysitting service in their hotel. So obviously you can trace who that is. I don't know if they ever did. Just left it with the fraud team. But, you know, these shoes had to go to an address. Everything they bought had to go to an address. So obviously they must be able to get caught, you know. Don't know for sure if they ever caught them, but it was a long while ago. Probably not because of the distance, you know. If it had been recently, there are probably loads of fraud teams, but back then it was kind of a new thing. But yeah, so now, you know, you don't need to go on. This is a little warning to everybody. Get on and change your passwords. Change your passwords and don't choose the first letter as the capital. Don't put the number at the end. And don't use the special character at the end. And don't use the first one that there is. Don't use the exclamation mark. Don't use the number 1, you know, or the number 0. Don't choose the most easy and convenient thing, because that's what they know. They know you do it. So anyway, that's digressing off of the diet, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to get going and I'm going to upload this. But then again, it is a blog, so it's not just about diet. It's about well-being, and you know, nothing's worse for your well-being than being robbed. So just get on, change your passwords often, and don't make them easy. I know that it is annoying, you know, when you're trying to make a password and it comes back weak, you know. You think, cheers, but it's weak, so change it, you know. I hate that when they say that's weak, and I think, it's my password, I should be allowed to have what I want. But at the same time, they're just telling you it's hackable. So therefore, make it unhackable, because there's nothing worse, you know, nothing worse. Anyway, bye for now. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I might be on later for a live stream. I was last night. Can never schedule or anything, but if I can, I will. So just watch out for it. If you subscribe to Crochet Rocks, hit the bell, and hopefully you'll get notified from there. So bye for now, everyone. Stay safe. Take care. See you tomorrow.